بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
वालेकुम अस्सलाम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू।
मेरे एक दोस्त ने सवाल किया कि कुरान में लिखा है कि हमने उनके दिलो दिमाग पे मोहर लगा दी है। दिमाग तो सोचने समझने की सलाहियत रखता है, तो दिमाग का समझ में आता है कि दिमाग पे मोहर लगी। दिल तो कुछ साइंटिफिक रीज़न से कुछ सोचता समझता नहीं, तो उस पर मोहर लगाने का क्या मतलब?
That's the question is quoting a verse of the Quran. हमने दिल और दिमाग पे मोहर लगा दी. That's his translation. What is quoting the verse of the Quran of Surah Baqarah, chapter number 2, verse number 7, which says that Allah has put a seal on his heart. The Arabic word is kalb, kulub, mean hearts. We have put a seal on the hearts of those who are kafirs. And the various explanations given for this. And if you hear my cassette on Quran Modern Science, which I gave a talk in Sabah Siddiq, the detailed answer is given. And my explanation is that kalb is an Arabic word which has got various meanings. One of the meanings of kalb is heart. That is the organic heart. One of the meanings of kalb is the center of understanding. A center. Center meaning? It is the brain, you could call. So Allah has put a seal. So here we have to choose. Sometimes one meaning of Arabic is correct, sometimes all are correct. You have to choose. Like Ikra bismi rabbika allazi khalaq, khalaqal insan min alaq. Read, recite in the name of the Lord who created human beings from something which clings. Alaq means something which clings, a leash-like substance, and a congealed clot of blood. Today science says all three are correct. But sometimes only one is correct. So here, if you want to take the various meanings, kalb, one of the meaning is heart, organic heart. One is the center. So Allah has put a seal on the center. That most of the translations, there no translation says dimag. I haven't come across the translation saying dimag. But if you translate it, it can mean dimag also. And there's one more verse in Surah Hajj chapter 22, that it is not their eyes which are blind, it is their kalb in their sadr which is blind. So now here it says that the heart in the chest is blind. That's a counter argument. These people, these kafir, it is not the eyes which are blind, it is the heart in the sadr. Now one of the meaning of sadr is the chest, and the other meaning of sadr is the center. Like how we have, sadr of the jalsa, head of the jalsa. Or like if you go to the Muslim country, Pakistan, sadr, so and so, means it's a center. Like how we say choke here in India. So there they call sadr. Again, sadr means a center. So it is the dimag which is there in the center. It can be taken the other meaning. This is one of the explanation. One of the explanation which can be a literal way of explaining a thing, literal, by lugha. The second way of explaining this is that if we analyze that a language develops and many things are used in the language which are not literal. So literally if you want to analyze this, one of the answers that I've given you, that one of the meaning of kalb is center, that Allah has sealed the thinking power. The other way, if you analyze, that many words are used in every language, but the way it's developed, literal meaning may be something else. For example, the meaning of disaster means what? What is the meaning of disaster? A calamity, something bad that has happened. But disaster literally means an evil star. Disaster means an evil star. Today we know that a calamity has nothing to do with the evil star. Does that have nothing to do with evil star? No. But yet we use the English language, disaster. We use these words, and furthermore, we say that today the timing of sunset is whatever it is, 7:14, 7:15. Timing of sunrise is 6:02. We use it or not in a language? Does the sun rise? Does the sun rise? No. Many of us have done science. We learned in school that the sun is there. The earth is there. The earth keeps on rotating and revolving around the sun. The sun is revolving in the solar system, but the sun is not rising and setting. But yet, even though we know scientifically the sun does not rise, yet we use these terminologies. Sunrise is so-and-so, sunset is so-and-so. A scientist, we say that, we tell the people we love our mother or our wife that we love you from the bottom of the heart. Even the scientist tells his wife, I love you from the bottom of the heart. Imagine the wife telling that the center of love is in the brain. You being a scientist, how come you love me from the bottom of the heart? You should love me from the bottom of the brain. Anyway, that's wrong, because the love center is not in the bottom of the brain. But yet as a scientist, as a doctor, if I would tell my mother, I love you from my heart, the love is not there in the heart. The love center is in the brain. But that's the way language is developed. We say that memorize this by heart. The center of memory is in the heart. Where is it? In the brain. But yet in English language we say that memorize by heart. पूरे दिल से याद करो. I have learnt it by heart. You should have learnt it by brain. So this is how languages have developed. But yet we don't say, what language are you speaking? You're a scientist. You love your mother, you love your wife from the heart. You should love from the brain. So this is how languages have developed. Similarly, one is the literal meaning, I've given the explanation. Second, if you kalb again, like how we say memory, in English books you'll find. In literally books, in scientific books it's mentioned. Though science says that the memory is in the brain, the love is in the brain, yet we say by heart. These are languages that develop. Similarly, when we can say that we memorize by heart, I don't object to the scientist. When the scientist says, I love you from my heart, you don't object. Similarly, this language is a language for the human beings. How even Arabs speak. When we speak in English, we have no problem. When the Arabs speak, why do we have a problem? So an Arab will not take out this mistake. An Arab realizes when Allah says, has put a sin on his heart. What he means is sin on his understanding. Hope that answers the question.